Alright, so we're gonna try and do a ASMR video game collection update. It's the one for the end, basically everything I got until the end of you know, what do you call it? December. Um so this is all the stuff at the end of 2023, my accidentally, biannual thing. I usually try to do it more, but I'm not good at it. So I always forget. And then I'm like, well, after my birthday I get stuff, which I think I already did one then, and then after Christmas, I get a bunch of stuff, so usually those are the times to do it. So I don't even know where to start, but let's try to start with stuff that I can put in front of you. Probably the best place to start is I got this lovely Shantae, the Nendoroid. I got this from Little Emo on Tour. You might recognize her from peeking in the background on that little CD that was made for me. And the zillion other times I mentioned her. I got that from her, and I chose this pose because it's like I like the wink, but also it has like the hands out for the hug me pose. So I really like that. It's that's the thing. I also got with that the thing is, it's like has parts you can swap out, so you also end up with a horror movie just box of Shantae parts, and it came with Shantae like there's plastic between all the parts, so like I had to like basically dismember Shantae in order to. Oh no, her face! I want her face off. You have to dismember her to get the plastic off before you can display and stuff. So that's weird. Makes you kind of feel like a serial killer of sorts, but what are you gonna do, right? Who among us has not killed cereal before? Let's leave that kind of there so you can kind of see her hanging out in the background. And speaking of game figures for games I like, I also ended up with this, oh god, he's not even fit in the frame. This Banjo-Kazooie plushie. It's a little big, not humongous, but my camera's a little close to my computer here, so that's, there. Sideways. Recording on my phone, folks. Not much I can really adjust unless I move my phone, but yeah. Kazooie comes out of the backpack pretty far, and you're like, whoa, where are the legs? But like, yeah. So that's them. I can't really leave them up there. It won't really fit, but they'll be around. I'll find a spot for them. Duh. Sorry, you hear me stubbing my toe. Trying to get around. I got a new pair of Joy-Cons, which is good because mine came with the whole saga with that. You probably already heard, but mine came with Joy-Cons, but it was with gray Joy-Cons, and then those developed drift like immediately, and then I got a pair of red and blue ones, and then those they worked for a while, probably a few months or something, I think, and then they developed drift in one of them, and so I tried to fix it, and then I broke it trying to fix it, so then I just had the one of them, I just had the red one left, but now I have new ones here again. So these are fresh. I haven't actually used these yet. That's me. You can see Shantae case back here with the reflection. That's pretty cool. I definitely plan that. These actually, I think, come off like this on my phone. They come off as a different color than they do in person a little bit here. I think this looks like lighter. These colors don't look as like loud and vibrant. They look awesome on camera, but they're not quite that vibrant. I don't know what that's about, but I guess they're like neon ones. So, but yeah, so it'll be fun to use those again. After using my Steam Deck, holding this with regular Joy-Cons, the thinness and lightness of it just feels really good. So hoping these don't drift on me at least for a while. Trying to keep getting the bigger things out of the way. I got this book of video game of the year, and basically it's about will it even stay there? Ooh. Actually, this author who's actually pretty close to my age, actually, and they wrote for some gaming publication things and stuff. They went and decided to pick their game of the year for every year. So it's not like what won game of the year, it's what they decided would be game of the year and the explanations why. So that would be interesting to hear about and look at. So I very shortly, I started it and then didn't get very far, and then I haven't read more of it yet, but it'll be interesting, and it's always neat to hear perspectives, and like I assume somebody who wrote a whole book will probably at least have some decent some decent explanations as to why they think this about these games, why they're putting them there, rather than it just being like, I like this game because it was really fun and it was good, so okay, well, I guess I can leave that there. What else did I have? Oh, I actually got, I'm gonna move this because it's gonna be too distracting because this is like right in the center of the frame, and that's more of a blank slate. So it's another one of those video game books. I have a bunch of them that I haven't read yet, but I'm gonna get to them. Some of them are art books too, and I just haven't got to them because I feel like time is fleeting. But I got Super Mario Wonder. And I'm pretty far. I've got the plastic undone on the outside of the case, and I've also downloaded my gold points for it. Everyone says this game is really good, so I'm excited to just play it and also have fun. Also, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. For some reason, I keep calling it Super Mario Wonder. But this looks like, they were just like, let's just make Super Mario Bros. Like New Super Mario Bros., but it's weird. And they dropped the new name because it's not like new anymore. And it'll probably be good. I also got Star Wars: The Jedi Fallen Order. I heard good things about this. There's like a cool Star Wars game that's like, from what I know, it's probably a bit more along the lines of like The Force Unleashed kind of thing, where it's like a Star Wars thing that isn't, based on the movie stuff necessarily, like directly. It's not that's not a Battlefront. It's more of a story adventure kind of thing. So that'd be interesting to try that out. And if I like that, there's also a sequel already. So I'm assuming this must be pretty good if they were like, let's make another one too. So be interesting to try that out. Star Wars is a cool universe, to do stuff in. Nice holiday one too. I got this Legend of Zelda 30th anniversary music collection that is very, very much in Japanese. I don't know if that was intentional to get it in Japanese or not, if that's the only way it was available. They didn't know when they bought this, but it is. And it has, I guess I don't need to show you opening it, really. I'll just show you the things when I open it over here. Okay, don't yell at me. I'm not yelling at you. You shouldn't yell at me. Those are the rules. the box. Also, here's like the CD. You know, nice, understated, but nice cover. And the back is, oh, it has the stuff back there. Well, I don't need to keep the insert then. That's good to know. Yeah. So that'll be neat to listen to all those on my little Walkman thing. The booklets, I was doing the show, the booklets in there. I haven't opened this. Oh. I got a little booklet for it. Well, it's a pretty thick booklet, actually. My upside down CD. Oh, okay. At first I thought it was scratched. It's just like detailings on it. Oh, that's cool. Disc one, and then can I get it to move to disc two without horrendously destroying it? I don't know what he's saying, but I like that he's there. And this too is not as detailed as it. Oh, it's got a thing on it too. I lied. It's not immediately noticeable because it's a little bit lighter. Okay, so that's nice. That is a weirdly nice set. I mean, for as nice as this is, I feel like just the way they decided to manufacture CD cases is like these are prone to just break so easily. It's like, what if we make this so that any of these parts that connect it and make it like turn and stuff, that make it function as an opening and closing case, let's make those as fragile as possible. And that's what they've done, and this is how you get CD cases. But actual stuff in here, it looks pretty cool. So there's that. They've given us a number of these little card things with them that have like the Japanese artwork on them. Like that looks actually pretty cool. It's like the first Zelda. That's like a really cool piece of art. I'm looking at it more now. Just like the colors they've chosen and everything. Ooh, I like that. And then we've got the artwork for Zelda 2. You know, not as good. Link looks older, but more like it. I want to say a Smurf, but that's mostly the face. Am I crazy? It could be both. Oh. We've got Link to the Past. That's alright. Again, Link's got the that face that looks like that, but that's fine, you know. And then we've got Link's Awakening, which, I mean, not the best artwork that I've seen for this, but like not bad. You know, it's okay. I haven't played these games. I don't know. Like, here's a sad one. Here's Ocarina of Time. There's not a lot of color in that, so I don't know. That's a little bit like even like the logo. I remember they had the box like this too. That was when they were still like, all right, the Zelda box is gonna look like very formal. We're not gonna put a bunch of crazy stuff on the box, so you just had like that and like a background. But like, you know, the back from Majora's Mask one, and that's a little cooler stylistically. A little more going on there. And then we got Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. And Din looking hot because of the fire, of course. And then you have Oracle of Ages. And look, personally, I'm still more into Nairu, but like Din looks pretty good on these. I'm not gonna lie. So, you know, just saying, hey, do some evil to me, would you? Anyways, very relaxing, I'm sure. Them hitting on fictional characters on a postcard. Then we got so this is like the Wind Waker one. Interestingly, they look more like, they look less cartoony here. They look more like they look more like they do in like Four Swords Adventures or something with the style they've chosen to draw them on the top of here, on the front. But then you have the back here, and they actually have Four Swords Adventures, so it fits more with that. Interesting choice that they would still include Four Swords Adventures. It was a pretty fun game. Yeah. We've got Twilight Princess, which is like, it's pretty standard. Looked at that, it's fine. It's not the most cool artwork out there, but it fits. It's fine. I know what it is. It's really the entire thing should have just been in Pamina, but that's probably just me. And then they've got a Phantom Hourglass. I had to look at the glass. I don't speak Japanese, so if you think I'm reading these, I'm not. Looks a little bit like kind of whatever. A lot of empty space here, but it's handheld. We've got Spirit Tracks, and I haven't played that one yet, but I did get it on Wii U before that eShop closed, so I'll get there. And then here's Skyward Sword, which looks like the cover of the game, so I guess that's fine. That's neat artwork and all. They have an interesting like watercolor and paint looking style, I think, for this game. So you'll also notice that we kind of skipped over some stuff. We don't have any Minish Cap, mostly. I mean, no regular Four Swords, that I understand, but no Minish Cap? Why did they skip it? We've got this, and this is probably the most interesting card that we have in terms of like curiosity of like that has like a 2 on it, right? So I know it as a Link Between Worlds. It's not the coolest artwork necessarily either. The sword was cool and stuff, I guess, though. It's kind of neat. But basically, that 2 there is because this is like whatever they called like the Triforce of the Gods or something. It's what they called A Link to the Past in Japan. So this was like that 2. So it's like A Link to the Past 2. So there it's actually a sequel. Where here it's not technically like a sequel. It's like much of the idea of a Zelda timeline. Most of it is pretty confusing. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. You don't really need to play one to enjoy the other. More curious was getting to the back here. Like, oh yeah, Triforce Heroes. But what is the 3? Now the Four Swords Adventures had a 4, but that was for Four Swords Adventures. So I was like, what is the 3? So I thought maybe it was like this 3, but I was looking it up, and we found out that basically it roughly translates to it's like 3. It's like Triforce, 3 Musketeers, like 3 Musketeers of the Triforce, something like that. Something very stupid. 3 Musketeers is in there, and it's hilariously stupid. So I don't feel bad that I don't have that game anymore. But weird, wild name choice. I'm glad we didn't get that. Now I've got some older stuff that was from probably somewhere between my birthday and now. I think all my birthday stuff I showed. Oh, wait, I have one more big thing I didn't show from way long ago. So I got a bunch of Shantae stuff, but I didn't show off. This from Way Forward or whatever. I can't really see it, all of it, but yeah, the original soundtrack for Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, mostly because like I want huge art of this, because this is like my favorite Shantae design. And so I haven't actually opened the vinyl, it's still in the plastic, you can see, but I am planning on listening to it. I have a player for it before I move the player somewhere where I'm not going to really use it, because I don't really listen to vinyl that often, but I really wanted the giant artwork with Shantae on it, so that's pretty cool. Maybe I should open this. Maybe I should open it now so I can show you the record, see what the record looks like. It might have a different picture on it. That's one of my goals in for 2024 for making videos is to show more stuff, because a lot of times what I do is I make a video and I'm like, how do I set up a shot? where I can just sit here and, oh my god, sit here and talk. And it's like, well, it's a video, not a podcast. You should probably set it up in such a way so something is visually happening on your screen. Like right now, there's very subtly that light changing at least. So you got something. It's not a lot, but... Okay, doing plastic off this. Try not to be super loud about it. Might be hard. Okay, I think I got it. It should just kind of slide. Oh, okay, that's weird. So on that inspection of doing that, it actually did get a little damage down here, but not bad, but a little bit. Open this bad boy up. Oh my god. I didn't mean to, I swear I was just trying to get it in frame. I wasn't trying to be like, so look at this. It just happened that way. They're just out there. I mean, like Shantaes are nice too, but like, damn risky. Risky indeed. Oh. And all the glares because of my lights. Nice. Let's see. If I get the record out of here. How do you listen to it if you can't get the record out? Well, let's get this out first, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this out first. Something has to go out first, right? Okay, so the record doesn't actually look that crazy. It just kind of looks like a record. You know? Oh. There's like weird like hairs on it or something. Immediately specs on it. That's great. Cool. What's the other one look like? Probably the same. Okay, yeah. I mean, this is the paper it comes in, but yeah, like this part looks fairly similar to the other one. So, well, I probably had it the right way around, huh? Yeah. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's a D, and that's a C. These are labeling the sides. It's at this point, and I remembered I was going to use my earbuds to use the mic on those instead of the built-in mic on this again, but I forgot until now, and it's 24 minutes later, so we're just going to keep going. So hopefully it sounds okay. Another old one I got here from a friend was, from Cat, was a little Game Boy tin. It had candy in it. That was taken out before I got it, which is fine because I don't think I wanted it. It was grape flavored, so I definitely wouldn't have wanted it. Also by Boston Media. Okay, well, I don't want to focus when I get that close, but so it's like, yeah, just a tin. So maybe loose, DS games or Switch games or something in there. Maybe put SD cards in here. I'll find something for it. But otherwise, I can just set it up and display it in a neat little tin. Now I can finally open these, I guess. Opening everything in my mom can. You'll see what it is in a minute. It's gonna be harder than I thought. Okay, well, you might kind of guess by looking at this, but it says to remove the plastic film on it, but these things are incredibly hard to get plastic film off of. Why do they do this? Like, where do you start it? There's not like a good spot to, like, start. Anywhere, dude. Like, I'm hunting for, like, a weak spot somewhere, but, like, it's just on there immaculately. Like, you couldn't leave, like, a tear spot somewhere? Oh my god. Can I even do this? It could take, like, 12 hours to do this. I don't have that much space on my phone to record that long. I might have to save these for my next video, because I can't get this plastic off in a timely fashion. I don't really have time to sit here for this long to try to take the plastic off. I hadn't thought of this beforehand. Shit, this sucks. Can I at least get the front plastic off? Maybe? No. Good. Well, anyways, to give you an idea, these were the Splatoon and Zelda acrylic keychain things, but I got them from my Nintendo because I was in that Splatfest and I like both of those things and whatever. I played with Furf. We were team Wisdom, I think, because Zelda also gave me an excuse to share my fan sign of Lilly Montour cosplaying as Zelda, so that was cool. But yeah, I can't get this plastic off very easily. It's very hard to get this off. You think they would have a nice easy spot to like start it somewhere, but they don't. So I don't know. I can't get it off. To show you what they actually look like when they're naked. So I think I'll have to work on this for 12 hours contiguously, and once I have all the plastic off, I'll show you in the next video game update instead, because this is really annoying. Sorry. And speaking of Splatoon 2, there were these amiibo that were on sale. I think I got it from my Nintendo also, but don't quote me on that. I might have got it from Amazon. I don't remember. But I wanted them because I I love Marina, so I was like, well, I gotta get this. And I haven't taken them out of the box yet. I probably will to display them. I'm probably not gonna keep them in the box because I'm not like that guy, you know. I do take stuff out of the box, but is the back of anything neat? Yeah, vaguely. Yeah, look at the possibilities. You could set it on your 3DS, I guess. Remember those? Or you can use that thing. Who would have one of those? Oh yeah, I do. If you use one of these with an old 3DS and then scan in your Super Mario cereal box as an amiibo, hilarious. Um, you don't get anything super special for doing it. It just looks like a regular amiibo, but it's a hilarious thing to do. So, also pearls there, I guess. I mean, they came as a set. I couldn't just get Marina, or I would have. If they would have gave me a set with like 2 different Marinas, and then they kissed. What? But then I got this, so I will be putting these up somewhere. I hope Marina comes back in Splatoon 3 with the DLC, but I don't know. It seems like they teased it, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. More things to open. I swear I'm not trying to be super loud with it. I swear. Okay, so I had a lot of points to spend for my Nintendo stuff, so I decided to also get these coins to kind of go along with my Nintendo coins. They look pretty cool. I wanted them to kind of coincide with, looks really hazy when you do that, weird. To kind of go along with, maybe I'll put all my coins in something, because I have a bunch of Shantae coins, and I'm like, where do I put these? They're hard to display. What I didn't realize, though, because I just thought these were collectible coins, but they're actually like pins. You can pin into stuff, so I could like wear a Nintendo coin. I mean, why would I do that? I don't know. But I could. And that's probably the best reason to do anything, is because I can. Also, this is just a thing I got. 512 gig memory card for my Switch, just to. I think my space was getting a little low, so I'm like, I can move it over here and not have to worry about it. And then I have another 256 gig card to play with. I mean, I still have a 128 gig card to play with something else too, but you know, just having more memory cards is always nice. A lot of things take these. And I mean, I don't really care for Animal Crossing, so I don't really. It doesn't really matter, because who cares what's on your micro SD card that you're never going to see, because it's going to be buried in a device the whole time. Does it really matter? No. But I'll move it over, and hopefully that doesn't destroy everything when I do it. It also works with the Switch Lite. Wow. It's almost like they're the same thing. Also got an Xbox Charge and Play thing. Is that what it's called? It's called Charge and Play on this? I didn't really say the name on this, do they? Just a rechargeable battery thing with USB-C. It's for the newer Xbox system instead of the old one that I had for like my Xbox One. So I've got that battery pack in my controller right now. And I can just recharge it. I actually haven't had to, I think maybe I had to charge it once so far, I think. Like when I first got it, I think I charged it or something. Like I haven't really charged it since. This is dusty. It's been sitting. Anything I just leave on a shelf unprotected just gets dust everywhere. But I do use this, I swear. I play games, I promise. You don't understand. Yeah. So that's yeah. It actually is lighter than having batteries in here. So depending on how you like the feel of that or not, and it means that like basically you will have to essentially use it like a wired controller sometimes if it goes dead while you're playing, but it means you don't have to just continuously change batteries all the time. So yeah. That's that. The last piece in the box is the Super Mario Brothers movie, a powered up edition. Basically, I wanted to get the 4K Ultra HD because I have I have an Xbox Series X, so I can play the high definition stuff, the super high, awesome stuff. So if I can do that, I might as well get the best of the best, right? Um, haven't seen it. Everybody says it's good. What does that say? Oh, Illumination is who did that. Okay. And with all the plastic on it, you can tell I have not yet opened it, which means I have not yet watched it. But I do have it. So I'm planning to watch it at some point and probably liking it because I'm really easy to please with movies. And if it's not, terrible, I'll just be like, I can see where it's good. Yeah. Alright, now we're at the final thing where, you don't really need to see it on your screen, I guess. Because it's just the book again. I'm going to put Shantae up here. Can I set her down? Will she sit this way? There. You can all pretend you're going to give Shantae a hug. Or she'll fall off and I'll make really loud noises and ruin my ASMR video. Can you sit still, please? No, you're just gonna do this to me. Why? You're making a scene. You always do this. You always do this. Why? Okay, fine. You'll stay over there then. I don't know. Fine. You know what? Fine. Could it be that way? I'll just put Lilly Montour up here. She'll stay, right? Hey. Alright. Because, seriously, we're just gonna be opening up this book again, looking at stuff, and you don't care. In fact, we can adjust the shot a little bit so you get some of the light in here too. Yeah. That's not an amazing shot, but cool. I just moved that and made it really loud. That was a good idea. That's a good call, Sam. Okay. So with this, the totals for this year. Well, I guess I can go through this other stuff. I'm gonna give you the totals after. But since last time, the update, some stuff to look at here. So since then, let's look at this. Games obtained since the last update, which was, again, I think back around my birthday or something. I got and played actually, let's just go in order so it's easier to keep track of it. So, there was Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I played that a bit on my Switch. I kind of fell out of playing it. That was kind of when I was juggling a few games. And I think, I had started Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I started this. I started Halo Master Chief Collection with, the first Halo. I did a lot of stuff going on, and then I kind of, fell out of it. So, yeah. F-Zero 99, I downloaded that, and I played a few matches of it, and it's probably more fun than I think regular F-Zero is, just because I feel like I'm doing something on it, but, it's pretty hectic, pretty crazy, and I don't feel as bad for being bad at it, because it's just kind of chaos. I still miss Mario 35, though. I kind of wish that was still around. I got the first Call of Duty on Steam, and I played a little bit of it. If you've seen, I put out recently some reviews and stuff, which we'll get to here. Because like I said, these all listed next to each other. I bought, played, beat, and reviewed Call of Duty 2, and that's where I kind of talked about the first Call of Duty. I tried to play the first Call of Duty on my Steam Deck, and it sort of works, but it's a little janky. And it's clearly not meant for, controller controls. So, I wouldn't recommend that if you're going to try to play. But it's it's okay. I think it was probably cool for the time, but I just couldn't really get into it. So I just did a little bit of talked a bit about it. Um, but in my Call of Duty 2 review, I was pretty surprised how many people, um, like, were into it. And I reviewed that, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I finally put my review out for that. I understand people being into that, because that's super popular. But I was kind of surprised so many people were like, yeah, this is like the best COD. This is my favorite COD game is Call of Duty 2. So that was pretty surprising. Actually, like, a lot of these reviews I put out end up getting like 100 views on them and stuff. Weirdly, like, which has been really awesome because I was just trying to cram all my old reviews in that I'd had for the past few years. Just sitting around, just get them all done so everything could be a fresh slate this year, for 2024. And so the fact that people like actually saw them and a lot of people saw them and liked them was really cool. And maybe posting on threads has helped with that. I don't know, but yeah, that's been really fun. It's been really cool to see. Um, yeah, so Hentai Girls, I forgot that was back on this other page. I did review that finally. That got more views than I thought it would. Also, it's not good. I also bought Call of Duty 3 to check out what that's like because that was like my actual very first one, but I never got into it because we had it on Wii and it was like impossible to like aim at things when you like when they had no like dead zone, so it was kind of just like if you are not dead center in the screen, you're always constantly turning. So that sucked. So I'll see if it's better on console. I got like all these on my Xbox. And Call of Duty 4. It's because they had the 20th anniversary sale, so that's why I got them. I couldn't play online for Call of Duty 2 though. The servers are up now, but nobody was on it. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare I also got because I wanted to check that out again, and it's been a long time. I remember it not being as good as its sequel, but I wanted to know. I stopped there for now because I'm like, I do want to get the new Modern Warfares to see if they're good because I've heard good things about those, and I wanted to get and to see what COD like how COD has evolved. I want to maybe get a few of those in between as well, but I can wait until they're like on sale or when I am more ready to play them. Like I don't want to overlap Call of Duty games, but like I remember Black Ops being good, and there's like 4 of those, and like maybe more. And there's like the Warzone thing I want to check out, and like I don't know. So I'm kind of like it's been cool to kind of get back into COD a little bit. I've been keen to check that out. I played a little bit of Shantae, didn't beat it, didn't circle around to it. The whole Shantober tag didn't really pan out for me. I didn't even get pictures of the lights they put up, which I have kind of up. I don't know if I showed those last time, but there I don't have my Shantae shelves really finished. The statue is coming though. Quarter 2 of this year is when they say that's going to finally show up, the 20th anniversary or whatever of Shantae statue. I think it's 20th anniversary. So that'll be, I'll have to figure out how I'm going to display this. I might just have to start filling stuff over to this other shelf as well, but we'll see. You'll see when it's done is what I'm saying. I played Risky's Revenge and I beat it. That one was easy enough to beat. I did that one on Wii U because I was playing regular Shantae on the Game Boy Color. But I did Shantae's Risky's Revenge on the Wii U this time, and then Shantae and the Pirate's Curse I played on Steam. I haven't finished that. I should, but I haven't yet. But I have it there. I played it there, and that's one of the things I realized I wasn't going to make it. I did obtain the game called Colors and Their Meanings on Switch, which is kind of about, well, colors and their meanings, like the way colors like are used to represent things. Different colors represent different things in different cultures, and like how it's used like psychologically and in marketing and all this stuff. And I thought that would be really interesting for me to look at as somebody who's colorblind, to see what that's like. So I recorded the intro before I've even played it, and I'm like, I wanna see what this is like. Hold on. Alright, my fan was starting to get clicky, so I shut that main light off. Maybe that'll make stuff look cooler. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be an interesting review, I think. I've had a few games that are like interesting review ideas. There's also a game I have that's based on a movie that I haven't seen. So I want to play that game and see if, oh, maybe like it'll be like playing without playing the game will be interesting. I don't know. I just realized Shantae's no longer in the shot either when I moved her. So, because I moved the camera. So I'll put her up over here. There we go. Great. Everybody's happy now. Well, I am. I'm everybody. Hello. So it'll be interesting. Oh yeah, and Shantae and the Seven Sirens I forgot I did this. I bought it on Xbox so I could play it on there because I could play one on that. Because I wanted to play one on every system or whatever. And then I never got past Pirate's Curse, so oops. I bought the game Night Vision on Switch or whatever. Like Night Vision, it's basically using the infrared camera on the Joy-Con, so I'm wondering if I can somehow make a video of that to see if that's worth getting. I'm sure people have reviewed it, but I'm curious, especially as somebody who likes playing around with cameras and stuff. What else did I get here? Doom 3 I played, and I want to say I beat it. I beat the main game of Doom 3 on the Switch. I really should get back to that and do the rest of it before I lose too much of what I was going to say about it. It was pretty cool. It doesn't feel like if you play this game in 2004, some of those special effects when you get to hell would have like melted your brain. They're crazy. So it wasn't real bad, but it took a while to get into it, and I'm curious to see what the next parts are going to be like. I got Half-Life because they released they made it free, and they have like a new update for it for like an anniversary thing, I think. So I can play it on my Steam Deck, so I can now play the first Half-Life. That'll be interesting someday. I guess I should put I got Super Bear Adventure. I did start playing it now, but technically I didn't start playing it until 2024 started. So you didn't hear that from me. That's future Sam. Which because it like has a bear with a bird in its backpack on the thing, and it looks like you collect coins on the store page. So I was like, oh, cool. Well, I like Banjo-Kazooie, and I like the genre, so I'm going to get that. I played a little bit of ASMR Universe on my Steam Deck. I booted it up and trying to figure out how to use that. So I kind of want to put together little nodes and like sounds and things, and they kind of sequence and do stuff. And so like I want to see if I can create an interesting ASMR thing to like upload for you guys. But we'll see. I guess I could also maybe put up a thing of making stuff and make it with people and whatever if I had a community that was going to do that, but I don't know, so we'll see. I also had a few I forgot, so I added them at the very end. Things like I played Oracle of Ages, a good few hours of that for, you probably saw the video go up for Cat's ASMR video this year. I guess you already saw Super Mario Bros. Wonder and Jedi Fallen Order, so those were there. And then the totals we got to. So my totals here are 44 games obtained this year, meaning either bought or downloaded if they were free or whatever. I put 28.5 played because Mega Man X Dive. I tried to get working with my 8-bit do controller, and it just didn't do. 8-bit didn't. It didn't work with. I think I tried my Switch controller or something. I tried a couple controllers, and I tried playing the game on my Chromebook also. Nothing. Didn't work. So I think it's just that game has problems with controllers or something, or the way I'm doing it is wrong, or I don't know, but because I couldn't use a controller, I didn't really play much beyond the first couple levels, and it was like, I don't care, and I got rid of it. Interestingly, I did end up beating and reviewing 10 games, but they're not the same 10. So basically, I wasn't counting games that I already had the reviews and stuff finished from before or anything either. I'm trying to be good about that. And I want to say I played a game if I just pick it up for a few minutes and then put it down. So I'm trying to be more reasonable about that for the next year stuff too. But the thing is, yeah, so the one game that I reviewed, or the one game that I beat but didn't review was Risky's Revenge, because I already reviewed it before. And the one game that I reviewed but that I didn't actually beat was Bloons TD, which is basically Bloons Tower Defense 3 on the, well, it's a DSiWare game. So, yeah, that's, I think, everything. Ooh. Oh, that looks pretty cool like that. I like that. Can we get Shantae in here a little more? A little bit more lit. See? How's that for a cozy shot? I kind of like that. My phone is a really good camera, you know, my iPhone 14, I like it. Hopefully this video isn't too big so I can still move it to my computer and get it up and whatever. I can't edit it right now, unless I do funny stuff with settings and things, but it should be here and good and everything. And hopefully this was somewhat of an interesting video, as well as also relaxing and things too. You can see my reflection of my hand and stuff back there. That's all the stuff for 2023. 2024, I've got a few things to look at already. Probably more stuff coming for, you know, games. I'm hoping to just beat more games and review more games. Like I say, the reviews have been going really well, surprisingly, which has been awesome. Especially stuff like, I'm really happy that people really like the Star Wars Battlefront, the original Battlefront review. I thought that was like surprising. That was cool, and people really liked the Portal reviews. Portal and Portal 2 got a good amount of views. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts and the version comparisons did. I don't know. So it's been good. It's been a good year for gaming, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna beat more games in 2024 and hopefully buy less of them, because I'm gonna end up with more of them anyway. But hopefully I can control myself. So we'll see. We'll see how frequently I need to do these for whatever reason. But hopefully you've still enjoyed the video game updates. Thanks for still showing up to these and stuff. You know, I don't do ASMR enough. I want to do more ASMR videos too. I have items to do for ASMR stuff. I have ideas. I just, you know, time. Time. What can you do? Alright. I'll have a great